morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do some baking. I'm just in that mood, and I have something that my sister sent me. I don't know, it's been a couple years ago, and I've never used it. I'm ashamed to say. But today I'm going to try it, and it is called a La Forme Traditional German Mohrenkope. I'm probably not saying that right. It's a mold. And it came with 3 different recipes, but I'm going to try my own. And it's really cool looking. It makes little round, or pretty good size round balls. And so I thought I'd try it today, and it's pretty easy. You can use a regular, just a cake mix, and you bake it, and then you slice them, and you put some kind of filling. Like I'm going to make a buttercream, and then once that's done, then you coat them in melted chocolate and put them in like cupcake holders, cupcake papers, or whatever. So I thought we would try that today, and we'll see how it goes. So the first thing that the recipe tells you to do is to lightly grease the pan. Let me turn you down just a bit. Lightly grease the pan with melted or soft butter. So I'm just going to brush it on there. And this is to help it not stick. And you probably could use spray too, but I'm going to just go by what the recipe tells me first. Get it good. And then once we get this all put on, then it says to put it in the refrigerator until you get your recipe ready. Okay, last one. Okay, so those are all covered with melted or soft butter. And I'm going to put it in the fridge. Hang out. Okay, and the next thing is you go ahead and you make your box cake mix. I'm going to use red velvet, Duncan Hines red velvet. So we're going to make that. Okay, let me get my paddle on here. You can use a hand mixer, but I'm going to use my stand mixer. And I'm going to put you up some so you can see it. Okay, lock it down. Okay, the first thing I'm going to add is 1 cup of water. Get that going. And then a 1/3 cup of, calls for vegetable oil, but I'm going to use coconut oil. Melted coconut oil. So let's mix that up with my spatula. Okay. Now 3 large eggs. Get that mixed up. And then according to the recipe, you can put extract in here. So I'm going to do peppermint extract. And so I like Watkins spices, and their extracts are really, really good. And this is a pure peppermint. So I'm going to do a teaspoon of peppermint. But you could use any flavor you wanted. Okay, get that all mixed up. And then it says beat for 2 minutes. So I'm going to beat this for 2 minutes, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I've let the cake mix beat in my mixer for 2 minutes and took the mold out, and now we're going to start filling the mold up. And the recipe says to fill it 3/4 full. So let's see if we can do this without creating too much of a mess. And hopefully these will turn out. Okay, we're going to see if I'm guessing at 3/4 if it's the right amount. Oh well. We're going to cover these in chocolate, so let's get this down here. Red velvet is so pretty, and I will show you the chocolate I got that I want to try to melt to cover it with when they're all done. Okay, let's turn this around. If these turn out, then these will definitely make good holiday treats. And you can make your own cake by scratch, or you can just use cake mix like I'm doing. So it's kind of hard to mess up a cake mix. They've got it down to a science. Okay. Now this is gonna be a little bit noisy, but this is what I always do when I bake a cake. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Okay, I'm going to get this on a cookie sheet in case it spills over and get it baked, and I'll bring you back. Okay, this is the first batch out of the oven. They look beautiful. The recipe says bake them for 12 to 15 minutes on 325. And I tried 12, but they weren't done in the center because I used my little cake tester to test them. That's why the hole's there. But I went ahead and did the total 15, and they're perfect. So everybody's oven's different, so we'll have to see, you know, if you try this, if you have a mold like this and you try it, then you'll have to see what your oven does. But I'm going to let these cool a little bit, and then I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to make the rest, and I will bring you back when I make the buttercream to put in the center when you slice them. Okay, they're finally all finished. I ended up baking them for 15 minutes at 325, and they kind of remind me of little whoopie pies in a way. But now I'm going to melt some chocolate, and I'm actually going to use this Ghirardelli. It's the peppermint chunks, since I did put some peppermint inside the cake batter itself, the red velvet cake batter. So I'm going to get this melted up, and I will bring you back, and we're going to put them together. Okay, I've got the chocolate all melted. I did it at like 30-second intervals until it got to the consistency I wanted. And so the first thing we're going to do is take one of these, and they're flat on the bottom, and I'm going to cut it in half. I did notice that depending on how much batter you put in there, it does create like a little edge around the cakes, and so I just took my kitchen shears and I just trimmed them up if they were too much. So we're gonna try to cut into this evenly. Just open it up. It's pretty. It is bright red. Okay, I'll lay it on the plate here. And then I went ahead and made up 1 cup of powdered sugar and about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. That's gonna be my frosting for the inside. And I've kept it in the fridge, and hopefully I can spread this on here without. I might have to put these cakes. I'm sure that's enough. And then we'll put the little top on, just like that. They're really moist. And then next, we're going to cover it in chocolate, or at least try to. This is probably going to be really messy, so I'm just trying to figure out how I can do this without making too much of a mess. Okay, y'all can see, because I wanted to do it while the chocolate is still warm. I'm only going to do one like this, and then the rest I'm probably just going to drizzle it on, but I wanted to try it and see what it did. You can see the little peppermints inside this chocolate. Okay. Ooh, missed a spot. Alright. I'm going to set it on this plate. And then I'm going to put it in the fridge, because I think it's going to need to set up. Okay. Alright, we're going to try that. And I'll bring you back and we'll do the rest. Okay, while the one is setting up in the fridge, I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these up. And we're going to do it a little bit different way. We're going to put the frosting in the middle. Just like that. Put the top on. Wow, it's really soft. And then I'm going to put them in cupcake papers. I can get them apart. There we go. Trying to get it even. Just like that. And then, instead of trying to coat the whole thing, I'm just going to do some drizzling. I think that's just as pretty, and you're not getting all that chocolate. Alright. Just like that. So let me get the rest of these done, and I will bring you back to the result. Okay, I'm not going to frost all of them. I'm just going to freeze the rest. Just put them on a cookie sheet and let them freeze, and then wrap them up in saran wrap and put them in a bag, freezer bag. But I thought I would do some up so y'all could see, and then Ed could try them. And I'm going to go ahead and do a taste test. Cake is nice and moist. Look, it's so pretty. That is so good. Just a perfect little treat. And like I said, you can use any kind of flavor of box cake mix or make your own from scratch. I'll have to try maybe chocolate with cream cheese. That would be, you know, filling. It'd be so good. And this is kind of festive for Christmas too, so. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to be definitely doing some more with that mold, the German mold little cake pan. So I appreciate you watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.